Hey guys, it is Heather. I am here today to make some really cute bath bombs. I have these bath bomb molds. They're little flip-flops. And I have decided to do a white jasmine and pineapple bath bomb with those, and I will paint the tops of the flip-flops. I'm going to use Nurture Soap Yellow 6 lake dyes. They're all batch certified lake dyes to color it. All right, guys, let's get started. I always use the same basic bath bomb recipe, and I make changes based on what I want that recipe to do. I sift out all of my ingredients so that there aren't any lumps in the bath bombs. And of course I always wear gloves, my face mask when I'm using SLSA. Because SLSA really can get into your system and irritate your lungs if you breathe it in, make you sneeze or cough. This is my citric acid. Next up is the SLSA. And then I am using tapioca starch. You could use cornstarch, or you could leave it out altogether. Your basic bath bomb recipes are baking soda and citric acid. Everything else that you use is extra. And it's just a very little bit of the tapioca starch. And with the SLSA, the reason that it can aggravate your sinuses or your nose is that it's such a very, very fine powder that it goes airborne really easily. And add my colorant. And I am going to sift that out as well. This is such a pretty orange color. Tiny bit more. And I thought this would be a great base for the flip-flop for such a summery fragrance. Okay, now all of that is sifted in. These are all of the dry ingredients. I'm just going to mix them together. Just want to make sure that colorant is nicely incorporated. And I don't mind the little clumps because then when the bath bomb is in the water, it will randomly shoot out darker orange as it goes, which is kind of fun. And I am using avocado oil in this one and polysorbate 80. Now the reason I use polysorbate 80 is because it helps the colorant to disperse in the water, because the colorant itself is not water or oil soluble really, and it needs that polysorbate 80 to disperse out. It also keeps it from staining the bathtub. Another trick, if you're ever worried about staining when it comes to a bath bomb, the best way to keep that from happening is to use a surfactant to clean your bathtub really well before your bath. Because it's not really the bathtub that gets stained with color, it's actually the oils that are pre-existing in your bath or on the sides of your bath that hold on to the colorant. And so if you start off with a really nice clean surface, it will not have anything to stick to. What surfactants, the best thing to use is a dish soap. Now, if you, for some reason, have a ring around your bathtub, afterwards, the best thing to use to clean it, this is the avocado oil. The best thing to use to clean it is that same surfactant dishwashing liquid. I happen to use Dawn. But because of the poly 80, you don't really have to worry so much about any staining or discoloration. And I am also going to add a little bit of glitter in here. This is a Solar Storm from Nurture. So it's a really pretty gold glitter. So it will add a nice shimmer to the bath. And then let's just really work that in. I hope you like the bath bombs, guys. This is Heather from HMP Artistry, wishing you luck, love, and a great day. Bye. And as you can see, the color brightened up when the liquid came in. The glitter dispersed really well. And it mixes relatively quickly. Now let's add our fragrance oil. And I'm adding a couple of milliliters. Of course, always go by the manufacturer's instructions for how much fragrance oil you can use in different body products. Next up is the witch hazel. I do about 20 sprays and then disperse it. Now it's not fully staying together, so it's not quite the right consistency yet. So we're going to add just a little bit more. And I'm making sure that I get all of the moisture off of the sides of the bowl as well. And that's why I keep kind of running it around the edges, because when you spray, the mist covers the bowl, not just your bath bomb mixture. We're getting there. We just need a little bit more. There we have it. It's sticking together. It's staying together in the bowl. So now we will fill our molds. And fill the flip-flops. And you just want to make sure you actually press it in so that it's filling all of the space in the flip-flop. And I got this mold from Nature's Garden. I use the same type of mold for my pumice soap that I sell with my foot soak. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more on each one just to kind of even them out. We want them all to be the same size, same weight. Now once these are completely filled, I will let them sit at least 4 to 6 hours, but probably overnight, just to make sure they're fully solid before I pop them out of the mold. And then I will paint them. Guys, it is Heather and I am back. I have unmolded the flip-flop bath bombs. You can see a little bit of sparkle in there from the gold glitter, but we're going to add a little bit more. I am going to use a little Maya Gold for the star / flower centers with a little bit of the Solar Storm glitter, and white for the little thong portions of the flip-flops. And let's start with the gold. I am using the Maya Gold mica from Nurture. I'm just going to start with a very little bit, and I'm going to wet it with 99% isopropyl alcohol. Just enough to make it a paint consistency. And then just paint the star. And then just keep adding little bits of a few drops at a time of the alcohol. to keep the mica fluid. And then my next step, while the mica is still damp, and if for any reason it gets a little dry, just add a little more alcohol, put a dot in the center, and then I take my Solar Storm glitter, dry on a brush, and then just dust the star. Just like that. And the next step is to take the white. I'm using Winter White from Nurture. And I will do the same thing with it. Wet it down with the alcohol. Mix it in to create the paint. And then paint the strap of the flip-flop. And there we have the white jasmine and pineapple flip-flop bath bomb. These are 2.8 ounces. And I'm just going to continue doing the rest of them like this, and then I'll make another batch and do some more. Hey guys, it's Heather from H&P Artistry, and I am testing out, this is about a half size of the white jasmine and pineapple flip-flop bath bombs, but just to give you guys an idea of how it looks in the bath and how it performs, I thought I'd test it for you. So here we go. And this fragrance smells wonderful. And the jasmine and pineapple together almost creates a peachy smell. And I don't know if you guys can see in the video, but it's got just this little bit of luster that kind of is floating through from the glitter and the gold mica. And it's releasing that orange pigment and turning the water into a really nice peach color. I hope you like the bath bombs, guys. This is Heather from H&P Artistry, wishing you luck, love, and a great day. Bye.